Well, folks, it's October, a month for horror films, but instead of tackling anything like Jason, Freddy, or Leatherface, I figured I'd spend some time with the Demon of Vengeance. Okay, so when it comes to Pumpkinhead, this isn't your average monster movie. The movie was directed by Stan Winston, one of the best special effects gurus ever, and the monster itself was designed by Alec Gillies and Tom Woodruff Jr., whose other credits include Tremors, Alien, and Predator, so you know the effects were in great hands here. This movie is often classified as a horror movie, and it's pretty easy to see why. Okay, so the plot's got a bunch going on, so here we go. It centers around Ed Harley, played by Lance Henriksen, who loses his son in a wrong place, wrong time situation when a teen asshole runs him over completely by accident while motorcycling with some of his buddies. In an act of rage, Harley visits a witch named Haggis and asks her to summon a monster named Pumpkinhead, who's a demon from hell that is a tool for vengeance, to not only go after the teen who hit his kid, but the entire group of teens that came with him. Once Pumpkinhead emerges, it basically becomes Friday the 13th with a monster instead of an undead teenager. Every actor in this movie, from the background extras to the teens to Lance Henriksen, down to the kid who played his son, whose name is Matthew Hurley, all do an amazing job in this movie. Henriksen and Hurley are like the heart and soul of this movie. You can tell they have amazing chemistry as father and son, with Henriksen even saying he loves spending time with him on set, so when you see them together, it feels very genuine. The background characters, which are these hick-ass town folk, are pulled off really well. Like, maybe you don't want to be in these backwoods. Florence Schaffler, if I'm pronouncing that last name right, nails it as Haggis with the creepy personality, and the makeup, despite being a bit generic, works really well. Also, the witch's cabin is designed perfectly inside and out. When it comes to the teens that Pumpkinhead goes after, the one asshole named Joel, played by John D'Aquino, is the one you want to die, which he does, but more on the kills later. But the rest of the teens you actually feel sorry for because they weren't the ones that killed the kids, so when they die, it's like, no, not him or her. Now, when it comes to Pumpkinhead himself, the design reminds me of a xenomorph for some odd reason. I mean, look at it. The extended cranium in the back, the long tail, the long arms with the long fingers. I mean, come on, you guys don't see it? Also, I know I said in my Anaconda video that I would always prefer CGI over practical stuff when it comes to special effects, but I do appreciate the use of practicals, and Pumpkinhead is one of the best examples of that I've seen, outside of, say, a kaiju movie. Tom Woodruff Jr.'s performance in this suit is downright horrifying. The way Pumpkinhead moves, the way he looks around while he's hunting the teens down, is scary. It is genuinely horrifying. Every moment Pumpkinhead's on screen, you just take it all in, and it's just so damn enjoyable. And when he kills the teens, it is like a serious what the fuck moment. And speaking of the kills, like most other horror films, the kills are sometimes the best parts of the movie, and Pumpkinhead here is no exception. The kills in this movie are actually pretty wicked, and I will admit they're pretty creative too. One dude gets all fucked up until he dies. One chick gets smashed through a window, another gets dropped from a tree, but my fave kill is when the dude that killed the kid in the first place gets a rifle shoved through him and then impaled on it as Pumpkinhead slowly lifts him up, looking him in the eyes as he dies. Another thing this movie really excels in is atmosphere, and the atmosphere in this movie is very hard to explain. The best way I can personally describe it is like the Appalachian Mountains type horror atmosphere, how, all those videos on social media are coming out about the Appalachian Mountains having all this weird supernatural monster type shit going on up there. That's what this movie feels like. So, after everything I've said here, I cannot recommend this movie enough. I have no issues with it, and this movie gets a perfect score of 5 out of 5. So, go check it out if you have not seen this yet. Alright, thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and please consider subscribing. Also, come follow me on my Instagram at Megalini2023. And for those of you who like creature fan art, please come check out my DeviantArt at Dimensionstore2022. Links to both of those are up on the channel by the name. So yeah, have a good week everybody, and I will see you all in the next review.